So girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick a card, and today's going to be what they're saying about you. Okay, so let's try not to be triggered here because they might say things that are not true, maybe trying to justify themselves or whatever. You know who you are, so take a distance. Obviously it's only tarot, as I always say, so stay cool, right? Okay, so 2 piles, the usual, and let's see what's happening here. Let's develop. Okay, so 1 2 1 2. Pile number 1 was it saying about you? The Devil's 3 of Cups, the Child. They may have perceived you as temptation. What they say about you, that they have some kind of attachment to you and they feel like a bit obsessed. There's a lot of chemistry and that troubles them for sure. But for them, you are a bit of the kind of forbidden fruit, if you see what I mean. They obsessing about you, they want something physical with you, and I don't know if that's what you want. At the end of the day, if that's what you're happy with, no problem at all. We're all adults here, but you know what I'm saying? We have 3 of Cups here. There's an idea of third party. So maybe they're giving the love to someone else, and they just want to have pleasure with you. What they say about you, and you someone very socially present. You maybe having your own channels or social media, definitely very present. You have a big network of people around you, by yourself. You very socially out there, which is nothing wrong with that, and you enjoy quality of life. You enjoy just life in general. Nothing wrong with that at all. The idea is to rush towards you, and maybe they say that when you go for something, you go all the way. Maybe they're the one tempted to go very fast with you, maybe too fast. There's an idea of wanting to move towards you and victory, you know what I'm saying? Because they feel like you and them, you're the yin and the yang together. I don't know about that. Not convinced. There is a choice that may need to be made. Maybe you are with someone else as well, and a decision needs to happen. You also may appear as someone who doesn't need to rush after anybody. You're kind of on that empress position, like the arbor, waiting for the boat to come to the arbor, really. So you're kind of like, I'm here, at the end of the day, I do my things, that's it. It doesn't have to be pretentious in any way. It's just like, I know my place, I'm cool, that's it. I'm not gagging for anything or gagging for anyone, right? Yeah, there's definitely an idea of making a choice between two. So either you are with someone else or they are with someone else, but something has to be done. Also, is an idea of maybe you closing your heart or you protecting your heart. There may be an idea like, yeah, maybe the physicality is the only option because your heart's staying closed. Why would you open your heart to someone if you know they have someone else already? Duh. You see what I'm saying? So, no, I don't think, this situation is very balanced. I don't think so. There's something, you see what I mean? That's what they want. They want something more balanced between you two. It has to be an equal give and take. And that's what they say about you. Maybe that's what you want, that's what you require, and that's why you don't open your heart until you have the full shebang. 6 of Pentacles is about love and it's about longevity. If they only give you physical attention, why would you bother, really? You can have that anyway. You don't need them particularly for that. So, damn. No, but it's true. At the end of the day, really. So, what they say about you is you're someone who likes fairness, who likes honesty, or likes to, things to be equal. Why not? I mean, it has to be honest at the end of the day. What the point of going into something that is in the middle of the road when you're already with someone else? That is such a mess. I mean, come on, people. Simplify. Okay? Damn, woman. Yes, indeed. Simplify. Okay? So, you go with the people who deserve you. The rest, arrivederci. Period. Pile number 2. Okay, so what is it saying about you? 7 of Swords, Queen of Cups. The Star. Wow. Well, let's go straight to the point. You are perfection. You are everything they could dream of. They couldn't imagine anybody more perfect than you. You give them hope in this life, you show them the way, and seriously, you inspire them very much. I think you very much see them equally magnificent. Maybe there's an idea of, my God, do I deserve that person? And you need to balance that. Those emotions. Excuse me, George is here. Hello, George. Yeah, you need to balance those emotions, because sometimes when you're in front of the star, you completely mesmerize and you think, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me. But why not? You deserve it. Come on, guys. Absolutely. So there's an idea of someone running away from their own emotion, or maybe you just don't know if you want to go there. You're also very much protecting your heart, and that's probably why you are a little bit kind of careful with that story, because you don't really know where that's going. Is it too much, too soon, too intense, too beautiful, too much, and you're kind of like, oh no, I'm not sure. It's possible, but why say no to happiness? You went through a lot, and maybe both of you together. You went through a lot, but the worst is behind you. After the Ten of Swords, we all know you have an Ace of Swords, because as a result, you know exactly what you want, what you don't want. Maybe you went through the worst and it's hard to get used to happiness. Maybe, but it's a bit sad, isn't it? If you've been going through so much, then you can recognize where is happiness, and therefore grab it with both hands. Seriously. Yeah, someone is definitely moving towards you, and maybe they realize that they have to make that move to maybe make you feel more tranquil and at peace, because they think that you're a bit reluctant, you're kind of covering your heart. You have a lot of love to give, don't get me wrong, but you're kind of like careful with your heart, which is fair enough. If you went through a Ten of Swords, no wonder. You know, your heart has been bruised many times, and there's so much you can take. So they have to treat your heart with care. So they have to move towards you, and that's what they say maybe about you, that I need to make a move toward that person to show that person how much I love her or love him, and how much they mean to me. It's an idea of leaving behind, maybe the fears, maybe leaving behind the past that you shared together, if you went through a lot of hurdles, or the past relationship you went through. Let them go. They're in the past for a reason. They're not your present, okay? And so I think there is a lot of love here. Number 6 again, and also the Fire of the Wands is an idea of as well a lot of attraction. That absolutely, yeah. What they say about you is that they will be a fool not to go for it, and maybe they're also hoping that you will take a leap of faith, but maybe they have to prove themselves to you first to open the door, and then that would be okay. For me, you have an enormous potential here, because when you have the Star and the Fool, my goodness, a movement forward made in heaven is absolutely stunning. Definitely beautiful, very positive. It's a new beginning. Maybe it was a lot to take in at first when you both met and you realize, oh my God, do I deserve so much perfection in my life? Of course you do. You both went through a lot, together maybe, or separately with someone else, and it's time for you to be happy. Just enjoy it, embrace it, okay? You deserve it. You're worth it. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.